What is going on, everybody? Randy here with Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. It is Season 1, and it is now set number 7. Seeing the Red Division today, we'll be seeing everybody in set 7 this week, and then the Red and Green set 8s on Friday and Saturday this week. After 6 sets now in the Red, we've got Simon, Pyra and Mythra, and Pit, those 3 at 4 and 1, Pyra and Mythra being one character. 4 and 2, K Rool and Dr. Mario and Donkey Kong and Zelda and Hero. So we got a very big potential tie at the top there. Everyone's very close. And then at 3 and 2, we got Marth, Byleth, Yoshi and Terry. At 3 and 3, Yoshi and Terry, Greninja, me, Brawler. 2 and 4s, we got Mario, Lucario, and Kirby. At 1 and 4, we got Jigglypuff. And finally, Ryu, Young Link, and Peach are 1 and 5. And now today, in our set number 7, for the Red, we got Yoshi versus Marth, Byleth taking on Brawler, Hero against Jigglypuff, Kirby versus Lucario, Terry versus Young Link, Mario against Ryu, Greninja taking on Pyra and Mythra, Zelda versus Dr. Mario, Donkey Kong versus Pit, and King K Rool against Simon. Peach is on a bye at 1 and 5. So let us begin. We got Yoshi. We got Marth. And we got this matchup. Tertiary skins we're going to use for the first time. Maybe 2 sets in a row here. So the next best red here for Marth. Looks like it might be that white one. Say definitely. And here we go. Match 1 of 10. Set 7 of 21. We are making our way through now. Just past the quarter point, but nearing now the 1/3 of the way through the season point. And now that we're in set 7 here, going to talk a little bit more. Going to start talking about what happened in the playoffs last season, our promo season 0. Less fighters, not all of them were in it. We have all of them now. And of course, I'll just mention right off the bat here, Yoshi being one of those playoff contenders at 11 and 9. Yes, 11 and 9, or 11. Yeah. Unfortunately for him, he lost to Mewtwo in that very first round, and so he didn't make it any farther. But right now, however, not faring too badly at 3 and 3, all things considered. He beat Ryu. He beat Jigglypuff. He lost to Pyra and Mythra. It's a tougher one. He beat Pit, which is pretty decent for him there. A decent win. Lost to Simon, another tough one. And then lost to Byleth last round. Byleth is also, what's Byleth? 3 and 2 right now. Marth also doing decent for himself here, 3 and 2, in fact. Oh, and there goes Yoshi's first stock. 93 on Marth's first. Yeah, he's faring well, coming from the yellow, did not make the playoffs last season. He was 7 and 13 in the yellow. But yeah, showing maybe a little stronger here. Beat Byleth himself. Yoshi, again, just losing to them. I believe for Byleth, we used the female version this season around because of the red skin on her. Oh, Yoshi evening things up almost here. 34% on him. After that first win of, and this is also the last time we'll probably mention previous wins here for this season, because it's getting to be a little too many after now the 5 and 6 matches played by everybody. But yeah, after that first one for Marth, he also defeated, actually lost to Terry, as Terry began his streak there. Then Marth beat Peach, beat Kirby, started writing his record there, 3-1 for him at that point, and then he lost to Lucario, and then beat nobody because he had a bye last set. That's why he has one less. It's 3-3 to 3-2. That's why. Marth now still ahead, not just in record, but in this match as well, taking out that second stock of Yoshi's, but he's at 90 and now 101. Yoshi with a tiny mushroom, however, still going in for some damage. 125 now on Marth. Yoshi only 19 at the moment. Doing his nonsense spin on one of those platforms, as CPU Yoshi does a lot. CP Yoshi. And now he's at 59, not good. Marth is small, good for him there, Yoshi that is. Gets the knockout, but 60 right now on his last stock. Marth is big. Thought Yoshi was going to grab that. Nope. Marth gets it. Is he going to finish things right here? Nothing's happening, so not quite yet. Marth afraid to attack Yoshi in his shell, apparently. Marth again with the big mushroom. Oh. It's hit by the poison one now. Back to normal size. All tied up, however. So Marth has lost all advantage. He's got a big mushroom again, though. And still now a slight lead in percent. 114 to 87. Oh, I cannot believe that didn't launch Yoshi. 141 now. So close. Marth did not get it, though. He's small. Yoshi gets the big mushroom. Wait a moment. 98 on Marth. Yoshi doesn't get the hit. Eats him, spits him out. Still can't knock him off. 141 to 117. Yoshi with the knockout. That's it. That'll do it. Yoshi, what a comeback. Moves himself to 4-3. Marth 3-3 himself now, where Yoshi just was. Still doing all right in his new division here. Yoshi trying to solidify his spot at the top once again. All right, and speaking of Byleth, she is up now. And yes, since we are using the red, of course, in the red division, we're using the female character. We only have these two choices, and it looks like it's going to have to be this one. And she is taking on the Brawler, now as his tertiary outfit. Not a whole lot of choices there color-wise for the Mii's, but it's either orange or brown. Well, with the brown as the tertiary for red. Use orange for the tertiary for yellow, I guess. Yellow doesn't have too many other options either. Got black and white we could always use, but meh. Anyway, fashion statements aside, we have Byleth here doing really well for herself. She is currently 3-2. Brawler 3-3. Byleth began with a loss to Marth, as we mentioned, and then beat Peach, and then she beat Kirby. Yeah, there's a couple people who beat Peach and Kirby both already, and Byleth down a stock already quick here to Brawler. That's interesting because she again has been doing quite well for herself after that first loss to Marth. There goes Brawler off the side of the map at 69%. Not great at all for him. He had such a nice lead for just a moment there. So after going 4-1, Byleth, that is. No, yeah, it was 2-1. Lost to Lucario, and then beat somebody. Had the bye and then beat finally Yoshi last set. Again, nice win for her. See if she can bring this one back again now, down in stocks, or down in percent. Same stock, 2 stock each. 67 to 40 here now. Brawler back and forth He's been Dr. Mario. He lost to him. He beat Ryu. He beat Jigglypuff. And then he lost to Pyra and Mythra. And then he lost to Pit. And then he beat Simon, which was huge. Last set. So basically as back and forth as you can get. We're all tied up in percent now. Oh man, oh, Brawler back to the map. This is another good one here in this division. 3-2 versus 3-3. Definitely a good matchup. 3-3, 500 right now, but still so early that, you know, those could be some of the only 3 wins they pick up. However it may be, last set being Yoshi, who won, right? Byleth with the first knockout here, though. But Yoshi made a comeback last time. We'll see if Brawler can do the same here. Again, speaking of his record being back and forth, this match has been back and forth now, evened up again. Brawler just a little bit of percent 19 at the moment after that first attack from Byleth after the respawn. Again, that little bit of percent doesn't matter, but it's 18 to 19 now anyway. Brawler's big, that matters a lot more. Nothing doing with it though. Again, spring theme season, we're on the Dreamland stage. Most spring-like, in my opinion. There's a couple other ones that would have worked. And also have the big and little mushrooms, the bunny hoods, high frequency, and oh wow, Byleth did not get the knockout there, even though we got the screen like it was going to happen. Brawler now 71%. Yeah, was not knocked out. 58 on Byleth. She's now in the lead. Can she finish things here? Can she do it? 58 to 104 now on the Brawler. He's not faring very well. Looks like maybe, yes, Byleth able to finish things there. Remains in her higher seed in the division. And that is maybe going to pull her out of the middle, which would be moving on next season. She may end up more toward the top, which is the top 8. But she's now going to be 4-2. Brawler moves down to 3-4. All right, now we got Hero. Another new one. Taking on in the 2 last we saw last, Byleth and Brawler both new to the league. Hero's new to the league. Jigglypuff new to the division, coming from the yellow. See new tertiaries again then. So we had the 2 choices of red I know from him. I think that's the only other one we had with the red bandana. Yeah, that's probably best. We use this one because it was the same type of character. We'll use this hero this time around. A little different. That's fine. That's just fine. I don't even remember what we were using for Jigglypuff. I believe we went with the hat for her secondary. So let's just go with the bow, or the flower here. The Alolan flower, I assume. For the tertiary. I don't have to leave it out, right? Should again be a decent one, all things considered, I would say. Never mind, Jigglypuff is 1-4. Thought I'd choose maybe doing a little better than that, but no, 1-4. Hero, however, is 4-2. Doing quite well. Beating Terry. A decent win, actually, we found out later on. Beating Mario. Losing to Zelda. And then beating Young Link. And he lost to Dr. Mario. He beat Mario, lost to Dr. Mario, and then finally last round beat Ryu in a slightly easier one for him. And now doing well against Jigglypuff, very well against Jigglypuff. Only 8% on Hero right now. Jigglypuff only 1 win, of course. His new division. Not faring so well. Had to buy to start things off. Lost to Yoshi, lost to me, Brawler. Lost to King K Rool, some tough opponents. DK followed that, also tough. And then beat Greninja, which is also another tough opponent, but she was able to pull that one off, so we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this go. Hero, again, might be a pretty tough one, even though he's lost 2 already. It's still, he's 4-2. It's quite good. 4-1s are at the top right now. Buys only fighters that had buys are at 1 loss right now. So 3 4-1s and 5 4-2s. And we had our Marth and Byleth 2 3-2s just behind them. Marth losing, Byleth winning. Nice race, I would say then, for the top here. Any 4-2s that lose are, yeah, gonna drop, perhaps, depending on how many of them go. Byleth will be up into the top 8 if any of them go down. Ooh, Jigglypuff whipped out of the stage there. Hero did lose 1 stock. He's only at 56 on that one. Jigglypuff not too far off here. Certainly bring it back for herself. And Hero, not big anymore, but he was. Got that one just before Jigglypuff, before it fell onto her. Again, here. Hero. Jigglypuff sleeping and tiny, and that'll do it. Maybe, yeah. 36%, 50 after the hit. Jigglypuff's out of here. Hero. The hero again of this saga. And that's 5-2 now for him. Jigglypuff 1-5. Ooh, not very good. You hit that 5 loss point this early on. Pretty much done, I'd say, but we shall still see what happens. It's still just a bit too early, I'd say, to tell. Just a bit. We got Kirby, and we got Lucario. Kirby, great last season in this division. Bad this season. Lucario, so-so in his yellow division last season. Ended up toward the bottom and then moving here. And in this division, where I believe we used the purple, I guess maybe we just have to use the pink. We don't have many other options here. We have blues, we have, yeah, okay. I mean, it's mostly pink, I guess. That's alright. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on Lucario. Yeah, he's also not faring great. He was 7-13, 2-4 now. Didn't make the playoffs. Moved here, now in the bottom of the division again. Just outside of the moving on range, which is the rank 9 to rank 15. He's number 16 of 21 in each division. And yeah, those middle ones move. We'll move those on every season, switch things up. The top and the bottom will stay. Bottom will have to work their way out. Top will just get to sit pretty at the top, hopefully. Oh, they're hoping at least. Season to season, I'd like to give them like little stars or something for every season they're able to stay within their division at the top. That is, of course, not the bottom. Give them like a skull, crossbones or something for every time they stay in their division at the bottom. Anyway, Kirby here, yeah, he was 13-7 last season. Gets the first knockout here, quite easy here on Lucario. 25 only on him, his first stock. But right now he's 2-4. Just like Lucario, so it's man, someone's got to move to 3-4. That's nice. That's a pretty decent spot to be. It's not bad, but I don't know if these are really the ways you want to get there. Still though, Kirby, yeah, he lost to Pit, another of those yellow divisioners coming over here. He also lost to, I think he lost 3 in a row. So he lost to Pit, Simon, and then he lost to Byleth. And there he goes. Lucario is 75% on his second already, though. Kirby was then able to, I believe it was next, no, he lost to Marth, then he beat Peach, and then now he's on a 2-win streak. The last time around he beat Terry, and that was a pretty huge match, bringing Terry all of a sudden to 3-3 after he was looking pretty good. Lucario lost to Pyra and Mythra. He lost to Pit as well. He lost to Simon. Got some tough matchups himself there. Oof. And he did win some. He beat Byleth. He beat Marth. And well, again, a yellow on yellow there from the last season. And then finally, last set, lost to Peach. which is a tough one, giving her first win. Not what you want to do. Did knock Kirby out first, though, somehow. He's now down. We're at 1 stock each, 0%. Here we go. Just maybe they fought the wrong fighters to begin things here. That's maybe why they don't look so good. Again, still early. Still a little too early to tell exactly what's going to happen. And of course, yes, Kirby doing so well. He was in the top 2 in the division. He got a bye for the playoffs last season. And he ended up then winning in the second round of playoffs when he had his first match against Rob, who is and was blue division at the time. And then after that, he lost. No, he beat Kirby. I'm sorry. Yeah, he is Kirby. He was then up against a trainer. Where he lost. Yeah, there's it. So Pokemon trainer actually last season he was doing. Oh, there it is. Kirby not making it back to the map with that up B. I can't believe it. Eliminating himself there in a quite close battle with Lucario. Ooh. Again, a 2 and 4 each of them. Lucario moves to 3 and 4. Kirby remains down toward the bottom of the division still, after again doing so well last season. And losing a Pokemon trainer back then did seem understandable. And Pokemon trainer also doing poorly this season, just like Kirby. Here, match number 5, we got that 3 and 3 Terry. And he's taking on Young Link. Young Link is new to the division. He is going to be, it looks like Young Link is going to be in pink. Oh, wait a second. This is the red division, right? I don't know if we can use pink anywhere else, but neither can we probably use black with red eyes anywhere else. But yeah, so that'll work. And then for Terry, we will do, oh yeah, brown, I guess. Or that might be good for another for yellow. Let's do the black and gray for him. Both new to the division, Young Link, even though he's up toward the top there, he was. We took Toon Link last season, so neither of these in the playoffs last time. Both new, both in the red randomly. 3 and 3, 1-5 for Young Link, 3-3 for Terry, as we already mentioned. He lost to Hero to begin things, and then he came back to beat Marth. He beat Mario, and then he beat Peach. And then he went on a loss streak after that, again, losing to Zelda, and then losing to Kirby. Young Link, he hasn't fared very well. K Rool beat him first. DK beat him next. Greninja beat him third. And he lost to Hero. Then he beat Mario. And then he lost to Zelda. So can he pick up win number 2 here? Probably not. But it could happen. Always possible. You never know who is going to win what. Make sure if you want to predict, make your predictions on upcoming matches. The schedules upcoming are at the end of the video as well as in the description. Check out what's coming up next tomorrow and also what these guys will be doing next in about 4 days or whatever, depending on what time of the week it is. In this case, it is going to be 4 days from now for this red division, which will be set number 8 at that point. Here, set number 7 in the middle of it. Match number 5 at 10. Very close, actually. And one, again, that's tough for Young Link. And it's one that Terry kind of needs to win. Young Link needs to win it if he wants to have any chance at the playoffs at all. Terry needs to win if he wants to remain competitive in the division, where he is right now at that 500.3 and 3. As we slowly approach the midway point, you want to be at least 500, I would say, as I always say. Once we hit that midpoint at set number 10 or 11, depending again if your fighters had their bye or not, they'll have at that point 10 matches in one of those sets. After that, of course, set 10 or 11. So then things will start getting interesting. We might take our first look at a playoff picture, potential playoff picture after that when we hit that halfway point, maybe set 11 after it. Young Link getting knocked around after being knocked out already. Never mind, he was just hopping around. He didn't take any damage yet. 167 on Terry, though. So, perhaps an easy knockout, but we've seen in the past smaller characters, smaller CPU fighters struggling hit those big knockouts. But is Terry going to help? No, no. A bunch of edge play. Great move for Terry there. And the situation he's in, and young Link accidentally gets a poison mushroom during it. Can't make it back to the map. 218 on Terry. Yikes. Still in it though. A lot of percent. Oh, young Link's big. That'll definitely help. See, that's what these smaller characters, that is what they need to swing things in their favor here. It's also got a bunny hood. He just ran and grabbed a poison mushroom. You do not want that. Terry up us an entire stock. 34 on young Link's last. Not looking good. Terry looking great for him to bounce back from his losses. Again, two of them to Kirby and Zelda here. It's the last two. Again, before that, he only lost to Hero in the first match. Oh man, and a strong finish from him. Whew. See you later, young Link. If we can find you down there. What a win. Terry again, 4-3, and young Link. Oof, 1-6, probably done. The only other, we have Ryu and Peach at 1-5. We'll see if they join him down there at 1-6. They might also eliminate themselves from the playoffs. Perhaps this set is going to be the one that does them in. Again, probably won't officially happen for anybody until after the first half of matches are done. But still, you know, in reality, they probably are already. Ryu is up now against Mario here. We'll see him. Ryu, that is, see if he can, what he can do. Mario in his tertiary top hat. Ryu had probably, I think we used that one with the red bandana. Let's go with the all white, basically. Cool. Ryu again, 1-5, looking for a win to stay alive, and Mario 2-4, also pretty much looking for the same, honestly. 2-4 is not much better. 3-4 again would be great. 2-5, not looking so good. But 2-5, you win a couple matches after that. Okay, you kind of right the ship for that halfway point. But yeah, you're trying to hit 5-5 or better. You don't want all 5 of those losses already. Mario won his first match actually against Greninja, which was, again, in hindsight now, pretty nice win for him. And a tough loss afterward against Hero. And then he lost to Terry. He beat Zelda. Again, a nice one there for him. Lost to Young Link. That's a horrible loss there for him. You don't want to lose to Young Link. That's the only one he has. Only win, Young Link, that is. And then Dr. Mario beat him last time around in the Mario v. Mario matchup. Oh, yeah, there it is. Ryu knocking him too far from the map. A little up B, not going to do it for Mario. For Dapper Mario. And 98 on Ryu's first. Oh, what a launch from him. Oh, it was not quite enough, but it almost was. Mario lucky that he got out of that poison mushroom just in time, but he's at 71% now. 110 on Ryu's first stock. Ryu, again, another only one win character here. Is Mario going to lose to 2 of those? Or one? Well, create one and lose to another. Ryu, who lost to Yoshi, lost to Brawler, got launched there by Mario, so he's got that at least. 71 on Mario's second already, though. Poison Mushroom on Ryu. Careful there. After those first 2 losses from him, he lost to King K Rool. Tough one for him there. Beat Donkey Kong. That was huge. Remember that. Then he's, but then since then he's lost to Greninja and Hero. So he also has had really tough matchups. Man, it's a lot of contenders in this division. At least almost half of the division, maybe more than that. 3-3s go over half of the division right now, down to 14 of the 21. right now. Oh no, Ryu's big, and he's got a big lead as well. Mario, oh, he's trying to stack on some damage. They're not able to do it. There he goes, 130 or 40 or something. A bunch of percent on Mario. He's gone. 61, 71 on Ryu now. Mario doing what he can, grabs a poison mushroom in the meantime. Ooh. Just launched again, 25% on him. You really got to be careful. Ryu apparently packs a punch. He's got a decent lead for himself now, perhaps. 83%. Mario's got a super mushroom. That'll help. Nice block from Ryu. You get another one there. Normal sizes. Ryu misses. Mario doesn't. He's almost brought this one back now. 66 on him. And he's got a super mushroom. Is this going to be the comeback Mario needs to stay, again, even more than Terry, he needs this to stay competitive in this division. This is a very contentious division. Whether they're good or not, that also remains to be seen compared to the other divisions, but either way, in the division, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Maybe that's because there's so many 2 and 4s and 1 and 5s. Kind of close. Mario's bringing him back, but he's already taken 117 here. So Ryu just needs one nice hit. 44, however, 49 on him, and if Mario grabs that super mushroom, oh, right now, all Mario needs is one nice hit. And with that super mushroom, makes him harder to launch. Oh no, he just jumped too far down off the ledge. And Mario is going to, again, eliminate himself pretty much.
Give it your all.
Maybe not again for him, but again for these CPUs. Ryu, with a nice win, I guess, for him. He needed it again. He's 2 and 5 now. If that means anything, might still be done anyway. Mario now also 2 and 5. That's not good at all for him. Yeah, Mario already at this point, early point of the season, seemed like he had much more to play for, and he lost it. Now we're into our last 4 matches, our best 4 as always. Greninja, this is already an awesome one, I feel. It's taking on Pyra and Mythra. Let's check out some cool tertiary skins for these 2 new competitors to the division. Let's go with the well, where there's like no blue options, we're gonna have to go with pink Greninja. It's alright, I suppose. Pyra and Mythra, we don't have too many options. I probably went with that one, imagine, for the secondary. Let's go with this lightish one here. Brown, yeah, it's kind of yellow, whatever. Tough to tell with them because there's also 2 of them. Looks like Pyra has like brown and orange on. Mythra might have more of the yellow for herself. But again, who cares? Greninja is 3 and 3 right now. Pyra and Mythra are 4 and 1. They have taken a loss. Let's talk about them real quick here. Pyra and Mythra defeating first off. Because they were on a undefeated streak for a bit. They beat Lucario. They beat... Oh, they had a bye. That's right. And then they beat Yoshi. And then they beat me, Brawler. And finally, King K Rool. And then they just lost to Donkey Kong. Proving himself a little bit, perhaps. It's 4 and 2 right now. Greninja 3 and 3. He's kind of in a back and forth fighter here. And he lost to Mario, lost to Zelda. Came back to beat Young Link and beat Dr. Mario, and then beat Ryu. And then he lost to Jigglypuff. Again, giving Jigglypuff her first win. So yeah, he's been struggling, but not. And also Mario now is not doing great, but he did lose to Mario. One of Mario's 2 wins. Mario has some interesting ones against Greninja and Zelda. His 2 wins. But here, yeah, Greninja not doing bad. He's actually ahead in percent at the moment. But honestly, Pyra and Mythra probably have some bigger hits. No, but it doesn't matter. That hit will do for him. He's supersized now. I don't know if he was for that knockout, though. Oh, man. Pyra immediately returns. Gets him, so we're 2 stock each. All tied at 0%. At least we were. Greninja losing all slight advantage that he had. He didn't have much. Oh, he just avoids that super mushroom, unfortunately. Missing out on another advantage. Pyra or Mythra gets that one. Yeah, she's wearing like black and yellow, but that's okay. This skin might work for their tertiary. I don't have too many options for them either, it seems. And there goes another super mushroom. Ninja struggling now after losing that second stock. It looks like maybe the 4-in-1 Pyra is as strong as they've looked. They are strong as they've looked. Greninja, get back to the map, my friend. Yeah, and again, he's back to going up and down, I suppose. What are you gonna do when you have to face somebody like the 4-in-1 Pyra, though? And Mythra. Almost get another knockout, but maybe not. It's Poison Mushroom. For Greninja, may do it right there for him. Yep, Mythra grabs him. No, I don't think he's going to make it back. He does, okay, never mind. Wrong again. Greninja 100, 103 on Pyra and Mythra with an extra stock. It is over, but ooh, there, Greninja getting the knockout there, finally. Wait just a moment, I suppose. Not able to get that super mushroom either. Too fast off the map. Oh, we can take one nice hit from Pyra. Not even a big one, but just a clean one, honestly. Pyra, pretty heavy hitter. There it is. And that does it. 132. Greninja splat on the camera. That's great. That poison dart ninja frog. Going down to Pyra and Mythra. The strong combo there. One of the strongest in the division. Remaining at the top, for sure. 5-1. Greninja 3-4. Still doing alright. Now this should be even better. Zelda. Here last season. Playoffs last season. Taking on Dr. Mario. New to the division. New to the league, that is. Totally. And of course, a few options for Zelda's second here. I think we probably went with last time. That looks more. This one looks a little more red, I think. And Dr. Mario new. Check out his next one. It's again red division, so it looks like pink is going to be the thing we are stuck with. It's like he's got a couple for blue, so yeah, we're going to have to go with pink for his second tertiary red skin, that is. Both of them, though, 4-2. This is going to be an interesting one. Should be. With Zelda starting off with a loss to Donkey Kong, taking out Greninja after that, and then Hero, and then losing to Mario himself. And also, the beating Terry. So again, she's had a lot of tough ones, and then beat Young Link. That was less tough last set, but still. That's her 4-2. Dr. Mario start off with a win against me, Brawler. He then lost to King K Rool, beat Donkey Kong, lost to Greninja, beat Hero, and beat Mario. So he's again had some tough ones, some not so tough maybe. Not bad. Zelda again. She was in the playoffs. She ended up 5th seed. She was in the division of red division. She was 12-8, losing to Donkey Kong at the end to go to 12-8. So she didn't have a bye, of course, to begin things, which made her then again playoff 1 material. She was still in the top half though, of the playoff 1 contenders, but she lost to Link in that first playoff round. So she didn't make it any farther than that, losing to the one that was a game below her at 11-9, and now in a different division. Because Yoshi, the 11-9, stayed and Link did not. So that was her last season. Sort of up and down, ended up into the middle, ended up then contending for the top, ended up then losing to Donkey Kong to go to 5th seed, and right now ahead, if you want to call it that, against Dr. Mario, 1 stock down on him, 144, 150 on Zelda though. And yeah, a close bout. Mario did well last season. He was 13-7. This is Dr. Mario, who you'd expect to be similar, but Mario, again, himself this season is doing horribly. Leaves you to wonder. But Dr. Mario's doing, like, better than Mario did at this point last season, who ended up at the top, number 3, tied 13-7 at the top. Right now, then, knocking Zelda out, bringing this one basically back to even. Ooh, blocking that pill that turned giant as it headed for her. And small mushroom from Mario puts him back to normal size. Pretty close. Mario with the lead now, though, 97 to 55. In a super mushroom, he's gonna can't toss Zelda off of the stage. Just a little bit, not enough. Zelda, though, knocks him down, and she takes the lead all of a sudden. Again, 130 on her, though, just like when it was 2 to 3 stock. She's got the better projectile there, I'd say, Dr. Mario. Ooh, there she goes at 150 something. And again, we're back to even. Dr. Mario, 33%, grabs the poison mushroom. Zelda wishing she could have reached that, probably. The hit, that is, not the mushroom. Dr. Mario's standing on that small ledge now. Now Zelda's big. Mario off the side. One hit away, 83. He's lucky didn't get hit while she was bigger. 90 now on him, 36 on Zelda, who has a nice lead on her now. 40 to 99. Oh man, there it is. Zelda takes it. Close one. Kind of a comeback, sort of, kind of, not really. Either way, 4 and 2, each of them 5 and 2 for Zelda, 4 and 3 for Dr. Mario. Both of them probably gonna be up there for a bit. We'll see though. Zelda looking like kind of like she did in the past. She and Donkey Kong really faring the best from last season from the red division. He's up now against one faring well, the best, that is, that came from the yellow, and that's Pit. Donkey Kong needs a secondary red, and we use that one obviously for his first. Could use it, doesn't matter. And then for Pit for his next one, I think, and he's gonna have to go with the pink one too. Yeah, we use that, I assume. Whitish and reddish. Yep. Again, sorry. Just in case there's girls out there that are playing and got pink skins for basically everyone. Donkey Kong is like a pinkish purple, I guess. He looks more pink now. But all right, either way, he is 4 and 2 himself. Pit is 4 and 1 after his having a bye. He had an earlier bye. But he started off with a win against Kirby. Great way to start. He did then lose. No, he beat Lucario. Then he had his bye. And then he lost to Yoshi. And then he beat Brawler and beat King K Rool, which was huge last match. That was insane. Donkey Kong kind of just the same as him. He won against Zelda. Great match to begin. Again, talking about their matchup previously. And Donkey Kong, of course, 13 and 7 himself. One of the 4 from last season in the red at the top, 13 and 7. Didn't have a bye, but didn't make playoffs, of course, with that. So he had that win against Zelda this season, and then Young Link. Then he lost to Dr. Mario. Then he lost to Ryu, and that was so he had some tough matches there. two tough losses in a row, and then beat Jigglypuff, beat Pyra and Mythra last set, which was huge for him. So he kind of, again, came back after those losses, but still. Tough to see those, tough to take those. But yeah, he was able to win his first match in the playoffs against Fox, in fact. That's slightly easier when he was seed number 4 in the first round, not counting the buys then. So then after that, he had a decent matchup due to who won and lost in the playoffs round 1. The top seed, the high seeds that lost, and the lower seeds that did win, like himself. He ended up coming in number 2 from that, ranked number 2 from those first playoffs. So he got to play against the second worst of the buys, which was at the time Captain Falcon, and he unfortunately did lose that in that playoff round 2 to Captain Falcon, which I guess was maybe an okay one to lose to when all was said and done. Not that, I mean, if anyone was really okay to lose to, right? Anyway, right now we got Donkey Kong kind of owning Pit there for a moment. Pit got one knockout here. He's down an entire stock still, though. We'll have to see if the Super Mushroom maybe can give him a little bit of help coming back. I don't know, though. $56 already on that last stock. Donkey Kong looks like he's just going to handle this one. That's kind of surprising. Pit, again, had that win against King K Rool, so it's not like he can't deal with bigger characters here. Donkey Kong and K Rool both 4-2 here, so that does even sort of matter for Donkey Kong. Oh, Pit attempting to bring this one back. Another Super Mushroom here for him. Lost it now. The Mushroom rolling across the bottom. DK goes and gets it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He will finish it there anyway. One of the few tiny knockouts we've seen to finish things there, probably. Maybe the first. Donkey Kong moving on. 5-2 for himself. That is a 4-2 Pit. Still looking great, of course. But, I don't know. He was 8-12 last season, if you were wondering, in the yellow. That's why he's here now. No playoffs for him. That's why, again, he's doing so much better this season, this time around. But another loss for him. See what he does coming up. As we move into our last match, speaking of that King K Rool fella, he's up now against Simon in this one. Should be a very good. I actually think we went with the pink K Rool because he's pink and dark red. He's got a green cape on that one, so I don't know. I feel like maybe we gotta go with this for his tertiary. Simon probably went with the, oh yeah, he's got a couple, okay. Probably went with the black. Oh no, you know what? I think we did go with the red and orange. Let's go with the black and red. Just in case, because I can't remember. But this is it, guys. This is the big match for now, at least. King K Rool 4-2 at the top of the 4-2. Simon, the top of everybody, 5-1. He's tied there with Pyra and Mythra and Pit. But he is there, well, 4-1. I'm sorry, 4-1. Tied there with them coming into this, but Pit lost. Pyra and Mythra won, so he's going to be either tied down with Pit and maybe some others, or alone with Pyra and Mythra at the top still. King K Rool looking to get right up there with them. Getting half a game back, 4-2 to their 4-1s. And ooh, there goes Simon. Too far away. Simon, Richter both again, just like each other, have a bad up B. A lot of strong attacks though, I guess, to make up for that. Just gotta stay on the map. K Rool was small. He's now back to normal size. A nice little lead, but he's starting to take a little damage. Big Mushroom now. Hard to miss him with those projectiles as big as he is at the moment. But yeah, again, packs a punch, even when he's normal size. 100 to 70, so 94 on Simon's second stock now all of a sudden. Ooh. K Rool taking it to him in his last match here. He really wants it, and you hoping, you know, Simon's probably hoping that the way Richter's going in the yellow doesn't bode poorly for him in the future. You know, he's won a lot of matches, but Richter's not performing as well. Maybe Simon's just had better matchups coming into this. These are both new characters in the league, of course. Simon finally gets K Rool, but he's now at 140 already on his second stock. It's not very close. K Rool with a super mushroom, and he's gonna crawl over and then body slam Simon out of here. He's still big, not able to get another hit though. K Rool, of course, he beat Young Link, he beat Dr. Mario, he lose next? No, he beat Ryu, then he beat Jigglypuff. He lost somewhere in here. But that when he lost, yeah, to Pyra and Mythra himself, he lost to Pyra and Mythra, and then he lost again to Pit. So that was those were his two, just the last two. So this would be his. Be 3 losses if he lost, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case. 57 on Simon, 74 on K Rool's second stock. Still a nice lead on him. He's 85 on that stock. Simon again also was on a undefeated streak, just like K Rool. He had beaten Peach, he beat Kirby, he beat Lucario. He went on a bye, and then he beat Yoshi, and then he lost to Brawler. So kind of a surprising loss there. But maybe not, because again, he had some easier ones. Depends on, again, where you then count Yoshi in that, and where you maybe count Lucario. But right now, yes, Simon. Looking bad, looking like he's probably going to lose, but maybe not. That is a 160% or so tiny K Rool who gets whipped, launched out of here. 80 on Simon. Can he bring this one back? That would be a pretty epic comeback. Oh, nope. K Rool, boxing glove. Super big boxing glove. Right to the face of Simon. There he is. The 5-2 now, King K Rool. The 4-2 Simon. Epic bout. Simon nearly brought that one back. He was kind of close. Not quite enough. 1558 launch speed, though. I wonder if that was when K Rool was tiny, just there at the end, toward the end, when he got launched by the Simon chain whip. What a match. What a match. Let's see where everyone ended up now. All right, then after 7 sets now, we've got Pyra and Mythra, sole first place, 5-1. King K Rool, Donkey Kong, Zelda, and Hero are all 5-2, half a game behind her. 4-2, just behind them is Simon, Pit, and Byleth. Then we've got the 4-3s, Dr. Mario, Yoshi, and Terry. Marth, number 12, right in the middle, is 3-3. Got the 3-4 Greninja, Brawler, and Lucario. 2-5 Kirby, Ryu, and Mario. The 1-5 Jigglypuff and Peach. And finally the 1-6 Young Link. And again, that is after today we had Yoshi defeating Marth, Byleth over Brawler, Hero over Jigglypuff, Lucario taking out Kirby, Terry over Young Link, Ryu over Mario, Pyra and Mythra over Greninja, Zelda taking out Dr. Mario, DK beating Pit, and King K Rool beating Simon. Coming up next, we've got the green set 7. We've got Bowser Jr. taking on Bowser, Shulk versus Wolf, Kazuya versus the Villager, Diddy Kong taking on Luigi, Little Mac against Chrom, Sheik against Mega Man, Bayonetta taking on Corrin, Me Gunner against Toon Link, Piranha Plant versus Link, and King Dedede against Mewtwo. Lucina is on a bye for them. And these guys next time, again, that's going to be Friday. These guys will be doing their set 8 for the red. This is an interesting set, I would say. There's some great matchups. There's some lower card matchups for sure here. But starting things off, we've got the 3-4 Lucario taking on the 4-3 Terry. Could be quite interesting there. Ryu then at 2-5 is up against the 5-2 Zelda. Then we've got Marth at 3-3 right there in the middle again. He's taking on the Me Brawler at 3-4. Then we got Jigglypuff at 1-5. She's up against the 2-5 Mario. And both of them really need a win if they want to remain in this thing. Jigglypuff has the buy, had a buy already. Mario hasn't. Peach then, who is 1-5, doing horrible this season. She's up against the 4-3 Yoshi. Then we've got the 4-3 Dr. Mario taking on the 1-6 Young Link for our 6th match there. And then this is almost as good as the first match. They were right up there together, Lucario and Terry. And then this one, which is Pit versus Greninja. Pit is 4-2, and Greninja is also 3-4 like Lucario. Curious to see how both of those Pokemon are going to do. Both of them 3-4 right now. And then we have Simon, who is currently 4-2 himself, taking on the 5-2 Donkey Kong. We've got Byleth, who's 4-2, taking on the 5-2 King K Rool. And finally, we've got Pyra at 5-1 up against the 5-2 Hero. That one is going to be amazing. And actually, it is going to be a match for first place. If Hero wins, take down Pyra, and we'll move to 6-2. And barring anybody else at 6-2 beating him already, he will be first place. Kirby's on a bye, so one of our low ones there, 2-5, getting another bye there. So that's it, guys. That's what we have coming up. That's what we got for you all today. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Let me know who you think is going to win the upcoming matches. Check out everything else on the channel. All the streams we have Tuesday, Thursday morning for Pokemon TCG Collection stream at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fridays for that same collection stream. And then on Wednesday and Saturday mornings, we play some Pokemon Scarlet version. Trying to get into some shiny hunting later on as we play through the game for the first time. But anyway, check out the Shorts League. We will be back again tomorrow with the next set. Until then, I am Randy with Nerds Templar in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out, y'all.